All right, hello. Welcome to Plant Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. And in this live slash video, we're going to be talking about. I don't even know. I can't even keep my phone straight. um, we'll be talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. I just got some interesting news. You don't really know where you stand with. You know what? I was about to make an untrue statement. I was about to say you don't really know where you stand with your company until it's pay time. But I just got some remarkable news through my employer. And in times when people are, losing their jobs and stuff is happening all the time, and anything can happen. I just got a phone call, and I have been promised a raise for like 2 years now, and a portion of it has been approved. Oh goodness! And it's amazing because I don't put my self worth and self value on what others say I'm worth. So it's funny to me because out of the amount that I've been promised for 2 years now, three going on, yeah, probably about 3 years now, maybe four. Um, let me see here. About 23.8% of it was approved today. Mind you, did I tell you guys it's been like 3 years? Going on probably 4 years, the promise of this huge raise. And I just find it amazing, remarkable. And that is why I do so many extra things. And that's why I do so many other things to earn income. Because I cannot allow anyone to have that much control, okay, over my life. Welcome to the show. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, we got Tara, hi from Georgia. Linda Bishop, hi from Texas. Hey, Broderick, how are you? Smart bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches. Nah, we didn't have them last night. I went to go get some smart bacon, but they didn't have any bacon. They didn't have any smart bacon. Hey, Lewis, how are you? And yes, I remember you. You are the gentleman over in Ireland. Yes, I believe so. That's awesome. Thank you that you got at least part of your raise. My husband's job didn't give any raises this year. Yeah, I hadn't got a raise from the company I worked for in 6 years. Then like the 4 years ago, I got like a 30-cent raise, and now I got a I'm almost embarrassed to say what it. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what it was. And I just gave a thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Lewis, watch Joker. Joker's good. I was the first one that gave mine, Linda. It was awesome, Lewis. My husband and I plan to watch it again soon. Scotland. That's right, Scotland. I'm sorry. I said Ireland. Hi, Tara. Hi, Linda. Hi, Lewis. Well, it looks like YouTube is just slower than a snail about counting the thumbs up. Linda, a lot of times you have to refresh your page if you want to see the updates. Okay, so just go and refresh, and then you will see how they've been counted. But yeah, I was sitting here, I was actually relaxing, and then somebody tapped on the window, and was like asking me some questions. Let me see here. You have to back out and reload the stream and see updates for the thumbs up. Thank you, Tara. Very true. So, like I was saying the other day on my video on my ride along, which I haven't posted yet. But this is 2020, okay? I remember 20 years ago. This is so crazy. Time flies. I remember 20 years ago when. How many of you guys remember when we was in 1999 and we was about to go to 2000 and everybody was like, "Oh my God, it's gonna be Armageddon. The computers are gonna crash and everything, people was taking out money out the bank, and the banking system was going to crash, and you wasn't going to be able to use your cell phone, and this was going to happen, and that was going to happen, and blah 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 blah. Not watching Arkansas. Thank you for not watching. I was just using reverse psychology tonight. Hey, Michaela from Christina. I mean from Corpus Christi. Well, I just got kicked out of the stream and had to come back. Weird. Yeah, everything is weird. So I hear this 20 years later, after Y2K. Y'all remember? How many of you guys remember that? How many of you guys remember that Y2K was like this big thing that was going to be Armageddon, and people really were literally going crazy. And I remember I was in the Navy at the time, and I was like, because they were talking about the computers were going to refresh and then go back to like year 1900. It was just so crazy. And I got a $9 a month raise on my Social Security. Aren't you all just so excited for me? Linda, I got $15. So, this live is going to be about seizing the moment and this year. Seizing the moment and this year. And the reason why I do so much, the reason why you guys see me work my full-time job, work this part-time job. Hey, brother, how you doing? Work YouTube. And I am researching some stuff right now that if and when I get it started, more like when I get it started than if. When I get it started, it's going to well, it's going to take some time, so I'm gonna have to carve out some learning curve time, and then I'm going to. So let me write that down. I'm gonna have to carve out some time, and when you really find out what how people appreciate you, it's easy to make time. Anyway, carve out some time to learn through this curve, and then just get some things done. And to be honest with you guys, I'm frustrated. I really am. Ever since 2020 rolled in, I mean, me and Jennifer and I had a great vacation. But I'm gonna tell you something. Something changed on that trip. Something changed to the point where we experienced some of the good life. Michaela, just refresh your phone or your device. You may have to power it down and then come back up. Let's catch up on chat here. Wow, Linda, that's generous. They were to you. Sarcasm, laugh out loud. I guess $9, a few more bags of beans and rice, true buffering here. Those 10-pound bags of pinto beans cost $9.99, so I went over my budget. Ha 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 ha. Splurge sometimes. Linda, buffering here too. Alright, my dad gets $600 a month for Social Security and has no retirement, so he lives completely off his SS. $600 is like crazy. That is like, wow. But that's the system that we live in. That truly is. I just got to the point, y'all. I mean, during this trip, like I said, we experienced some of the good life, and something changed within me. Something really, really changed within me. I don't know what it was. I haven't been able to put a thumb on it or a finger on it yet. But something definitely changed, and even though I'm still the same shell of Roderick, I am not who I was before I left. Good afternoon, Paul, and all in the chat today. Hope all is well. Just a brain break, folks, coming in from Alaska. What's up, JK? Hello, RG Homestead. Mary Morgan, hello. Thank you guys for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you for taking your time and coming in to see about us. So for those that just getting in, I got this huge raise at my company today. I just got called about what time was it? I don't know. Maybe an hour ago. I was sitting here reflecting, and Jennifer brought up a good point. She was like, "Where's the 3% raise that every company gives every year just to keep up with inflation. And then I thought about it because my response was the people that work at my company, some of them have been working there 20 years. And they just went from like $10.01 to like $11, like 2 months ago, literally. So I should be like I am. I'm thankful for any increase. I'm always thankful. But you know what? I'm gonna tell myself just like I told my son yesterday. He and I had a good heart-to-heart talk. I'm better than that. I'm so much better than that. So much. So I have decided to kind of put things in another gear and keep doing research on the items that I've been researching, and really just bide my time, and work this plan. I'm writing some stuff down. Y'all just hold on a second. Cause I'm like this. I'm the kind of person. If I don't see progress being made, I tend to get frustrated, downright irritated. No, I get irritated. It ain't no nice way of putting it. Thank you, Mary. I'm not making fun of $9 because it matters. I did not get food stamps, but they cut me $7 out. I already had it coming, which wasn't much. Oh well, I got plenty of food put away. Good. Hi, Michaela. Hello, Heart Speak, and everyone. When I worked at Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuit back in the 90s, they gave me as a manager put it, biggest raise in history of the company. It was 25 cents an hour. Lucky you. I don't even qualify and can't figure out why not. I just shrugged it off. My husband's planning to leave his company. One of the owners said something to him last weekend and I flipped out and chewed him out. He never responded, laugh out loud. Sent him a half dozen very angry text messages defending my husband and telling him he's lucky he even works there. Yeah, you wives tend to get a little more involved and emotional than we husbands. We just take it and take it and take it until we just, we get fed up. I'm not gonna say I'm fed up, but it was definitely an eye opener. And I'm gonna tell you guys, there's no sense in me even pulling punches. I've been let me see here. This has been going on for probably okay. So when I first started working at this company 6 years ago, 5-6 years ago, we had four maintenance guys. I was number 4 of 4. About 6 months after I started working there, they fired number 3 of 4, which took us down to 3 of 3 maintenance workers. Now, granted, we were slotted for 4. So my director comes to us and she says, "Listen, I can either give you guys $2 raises, or I can hire another person." So naturally, what do we say? Hey, we'll take the $2 raises. Some kind of way she has forgotten telling us that. Now here it is, 5-6 years later, and I've been promised this raise for like 3 years, 3.5 years, 4, however long. And about year after, y'all hold on a second. You'll always have it because it's in the text messages. But yeah, just let it stay there. But you can, it'll always be there. It's not going anywhere. But if you want to save it, you can just hit that save button, and it'll save to your phone. Yes, ma'am. Oh, let me turn it off for you. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this too. Okay, because you got a whole bunch of stuff open up. When you close out something, hit this button right here, and then hit close all, so it won't have all your stuff running at the same time. All right. You're welcome. All right. Helping the seniors. It's not just men. We women take it too, especially when we're head of household. You have to, and you have to take a bunch of BS when you're in the working force, because your boss is going to pay you just enough where you don't quit, and most people do just enough work where they don't get fired. I've never really had that kind of attitude until recently. I watched one of my coworkers sit around and not do anything for a whole entire year. And by the way, he was making $6,000 more a year than I was. And here it is, and that's something I can't understand. If somebody quits and you're paying them, well, let's just say $40,000, how is it not in the budget to give me my little raise? I mean, it's only $2. What the heavens? And and it's really not even the $80 a week, because in the grand scheme of things, $80 is not going to make or break me and Jennifer. It's just the fact of the matter that you've been telling me this for like 5 years. I'm tired of it. And I just started laughing when my boss called me. She's like, hey, as of the 15th, you got a 48-cent raise. And I did the quick math real quick, and I'm like, what's that, $19.48 a week? So she did the math. She's like, how did you do that quick? I'm like, it's simple math, And it's to me, it's almost like a slap in the face, because I am definitely the most efficient, and I don't even say I work hard anymore. I'm the most efficient at the company, because I turn in more work orders. I get more done in an 8-hour period of time than anybody has ever in the department. And I'm not just saying that because I'm saying that. I'm saying that because it's true. She has literally called me in and pulled in myself and the other two maintenance guys, and she showed my stack of work in a year, and it's like this big, and she showed the other two stack, and it was that together. So, hello, intruder. Yeah, look, y'all, it's our intruder.
Bro man from the fifth floor.
Bro man from the fifth floor. Bro man need to come see me. I'm gonna mess with you. You know that.
I need to see this nigga before he leaves.
You gonna be here all next week, right? Alright, I'm gonna get you to turn the stuff on for me, because I am not coming in. I'm gonna come in on Tuesday night, I'm supposed to. I'm gonna come in on Wednesday. That's gonna be it. Y'all won't watch TV? I'm gonna set it all up Sunday. I'm gonna set up the screens and everything Sunday.
Screens?
They gotta watch news. I don't know why the homeless gotta watch the news.
Oh, you talking about homeless?
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
You forgot about them, huh? Yeah. Gonna have a church all funky. You have a whole bunch of cleanup next week. Or whomever do.
Brother Gray?
Oh, goodness. What is he talking about? Anyway.
Yeah, man, I'm out of here, man. I came in early, so I'm out.
You out of here what? Tonight? Right now? You about to leave?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting till I said he wrote that letter for me, 'cause I got to go to court tomorrow. So.
Oh, do you?
So if you don't see me,
where you gonna be? Norfolk?
to the big house.
You going to the upper room?
To the upper room. So I hope they let me.
You gonna be alright.
Yeah, man, like shit.
I ain't locking people up for no silly stuff like that no more. Well, they do, but you be alright.
I don't know what kind of silly stuff you think I did.
Yeah. That's my buddy right there. He got caught tomorrow. I tend to stay out of that place. That's 4 walls right there. I haven't lost anything yet. Let's catch up on the chat. Wait a minute. You talking about JR they've been cheating him out of his hours or what? I'm confused. All right, let's see here. not just men. Did it for over 20 years. Had a heart attack behind it. You sure did. And then died on me twice. Those are the facts, Mama. Terror. In my very state. Your dad, supplemental Social Security, SSI. Golly. Food stamps. I can take a lot when it's directed at me. When you mess with my husband, gonna destroy you. Hey boy. You sound just like my husband. They told him over and over he's by far the best employee they've ever had. They treat him like garbage. But Terry, your dad is a 65 in order to qualify for SSI. But check it. Could help him. Alright. Hold on, let me see what we're doing here.
You join that table right there.
Alright. I'll turn this mess on in a minute. Alright, let's see here. I'm sure he didn't know. Yeah. Okay. Agreed, Roger, and furthermore, true inflation is probably more like 10%. Raises aren't. That's true. Very true.
Thank you.
I think I see Queenie's necklace around your neck. Thumbs up. Yes, you do see Queenie's necklace around my neck. In the chemical plants I've worked, some workers may have dirt on employees and possibly on the company. The info typically translates to increased money,
And
favors
first
at
Doris,
plants, and so on.
would you all go to the table?
That's possible.
Nay.
And see, I'm not
We're gonna
a
get to
yes
two
man. I'm not a butt kisser. So, it really hurt me in the military by not being a butt kisser. It really truly hurt me in the military. How did we lose so many people? Because I was reading. It's all good. Trying to adjust my body. Hold on. There we go. That should be good. All right. So let's see. Catch up on this. Tip workers have had a raise in minimum wage since before. I worked in waitress back in 1993, $2.13 per hour, I believe. Yeah, I used to wait tables too. I look at my little check and I'm like, I waited tables for a while and I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely not for me. I would go in, but this was when I was young. All I needed was gas money, so I'd go in for 3 or 4 hours and I would give away most of my tables. You know, those people that had I'm a sucker for a sob story. Those ladies that was working and they had kids at home and they was like, hey, Roger, can you give me your table? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, shoot, yeah, I roll silver. That's silverware, y'all. We have to roll silverware and get all that ready for the next shift and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, sure, I'll roll silverware. I see him make this $2.30. And then I wait me like 3 or 4 tables. I make me like $20, $25. And I was good. Ended up quitting by dumping a dessert in a lady's lap. Yeah, I had these folks one time. There was a group of older ladies. They thought it was funny to leave me a tip of a penny inside of a glass of water upside down. That was it for me. Yeah, that was definitely it for me. I didn't come back after that because I really truly saw how nasty people could be, and I didn't want to turn up being one of those people that were like that.
Begin to pray. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to be one of those people. I just want to say I so enjoyed talking to my family, Roddy, Jennifer, Tara, JK, Nicolette, Queenie, Karen, everybody else I've left out. All you, Lewis, you too. Yeah, I mean this is always good, and it's good therapy for me. Because I was sitting here and I was doing some research on some stuff that I'm researching this year. I said, you know what? I wasn't going.
You can divide up those requests accordingly. All right? You may begin.
There we go. I didn't realize I was raising the volume on music. I thought I was raising his volume in here. There we go. That's good enough. All right. The lady was bawling because she'd spent ages on that table. Really? I enjoy talking to you too, Linda. Oh my God. One of the ladies I work with got a penny tip from a table of rude college kids. I took that penny out and told them, excuse me, You left your chain. I threw it at the rudest one. Thanks, Linda. You as well. Yeah, I mean, the people can just be outright rude for no reason, and that's another thing. When we go out to eat, and I'm always extremely respectful because number one, people are serving you, and why would you want to piss off somebody who's serving you?
Who has the extra prayer request?
That doesn't make any sense to me.
You have extras?
At the end of the day, companies are only as faithful as their options are. Yeah, or as you say, opinions. Yeah, I mean, I've just gotten to the point. I'm like, in 2020, we are going to do something. And Jennifer and I had talked about this in 19, and we said that we were going to do nothing this year unless it benefited our household.
Okay.
I think we've kind of revamped that because some things that we said we were not going to do are actually a benefit to our household.
Okay.
But I'm telling you guys,
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
and we all as a family, we have to start doing some things that are going to make some moves that are going to put us in a different level, a different tax bracket, a different zip code, driving something different, driving something better, newer. And ever since we went on this vacation, something within me has just been burning. And I'm talking about it has been burning to the point where it is just, I gotta do it. It's not even a question about if. It's the only question is now is when. I put myself on a 5-year, okay, actually 4.5-year time frame. In 4.5 years, I have to be in a situation where I can do a couple of things. All right? I'm not gonna share them with you right now because I'm still doing preliminary research, but I have to. I've only ever left a tip, and it was when the server was outright rude to us. We usually tip more than 20%. I've even given 20 on a $100 grocery order because of the stairs. At the end of the day, okay, yeah, I mean, we Jennifer, I always ask Jennifer to get a tip because I give a tip, and she's like, "Is that all you gonna leave?" And it'd be like 15, 20%. When I first met Jennifer, she was trying to pay people's rent and mortgage. I'm like, babe, wow, that's incredible. Oh goodness. But you know what? That's one thing I love about that girl. I have never, ever, ever been in a situation where I could, some people put on fronts and some people put on airs. That's not me. I'm not going to kiss your butt. And I'm not going to be fake, and I'm not going to be phony. Haha, my cousin says I tip too much sometimes. I don't ever tell her I always joke. I don't ever say she tips too much because I believe in being a blessing to people. So no, I've seen Jennifer give some healthy tips, and I've also seen her do 10%, 15. I've never seen us not tip when we've gone out. I think I'm only not tipped. I didn't tip today. I went out and got me some Mexican day. I didn't tip today because I forgot, and I paid a different. Normally I run the card, and I'll do the tip on the card, but I wanted some of those little peppermint patty mints. I can forget what they're called. York peppermint patties, and man, I had to get some of this. So I had a 20 on me. So I just paid for it, and then I bought me some peppermint mints, and then I got down the road. I had eaten all my peppermint mints. And I was like, oh my god, I didn't tip that guy. But I go in there all the time. So next time I go in there, I'm gonna give him. I'll hook him up. But that was just an oversight right there. Yeah, I can only think of one time when I didn't tip, and it was because this guy was absolutely terrible. And it was crazy. I was eating Mexican. You would think I'd stop eating that stuff. And when I got ready to pay my bill and got ready to leave, I didn't leave a tip. And I purposely did not leave a tip because this guy was horrible. And I tip everybody. Even if you're horrible, I tip you. But he must have really pissed me off. And this dude came out the door. I couldn't believe this dude came out the door and caught me in the parking lot. I was like, we work on tips. And I was like, well, you need to do something to get a tip. So I went back in there, and I didn't scold. I talked to the
Thank you, Lord.
I talked to the manager. I was like, hey man, you need to do something with your boy. Because he gonna get punched in the face. And I did say that too. That's a true story. Let's see here. When I had to go to AutoZone or O'Reilly's to get wipers and tail lights or something, I always give the feel of it, buy it and tip, and then come out and put it on for me, and it's worth it. I was very vocal at work. I was on management butts more than they were on workers. I didn't mince words. I was very matter of fact. Sometimes they would ask for my opinion. They didn't ask again. He's a generous guy, but he's also protective of our money now that my income is way down. At times, it's like that night collector. Sometimes you have to be a titanium film with people. I agree. So that's where I am today. And when she called me, she sounded so excited. It was so funny. I wish I had recorded this conversation so I could play it for you guys. So the phone rings, and it rings at 5:30, and she's normally gone, and she was calling me from the office. So I'm like, why is she calling me from the office so late? So she calls, she's like, hey. I was like, hey, what's up? And I could tell she's being excited, sarcastically excited. So, hey, got some news for you. I was like, oh, okay. And I'm thinking, all right. And see, I'm not stupid. I was sitting there today talking to her when HR came in, and she said something to the effect of, hey, yeah, you can do what you're trying to do. It doesn't need any kind of approval. So I was kind of already had a heads up of what was going on. I thought she was really trying to get this raise through, which honestly, now let me be honest with you guys, transparent. When I started working for this company 5-6 years ago, if they give me the $2 raise, it will be where I ask them to start me, okay? Because I'm vastly underpaid for what I do, vastly. So let me just start the whole story, rewind by starting there. So even if they give me the $2, that should be where I started at 5 years ago, not 5 years in where I'm ending, because I'm sure this is gonna be it for the rest of my life at this company. And like I said, all I'm doing is just biding my time. So anyway, let's see what you guys are talking about. Many years ago, I was in Reno, Nevada, working a casino, and I learned what tipping was. We tipped everybody for everything, but what you better, everything, but you got better service. We got better service. Okay. In Japan, they don't do tipping at all. It's it's even considered rude to tip. Okay. JK. I got to the point and I didn't care. The company got to the point of not caring about the workers or work-related health issues. Then they sold out and it got worse. JK says, then this tells me, Roderick, the way to get a raise is to change company and negotiate wages heavy up front. Oh yeah, I definitely agree. Let me tell you guys why I stay. Okay, the reason, and I've had other offers, but I stay where I am because I get so much freedom. It boils down to freedom. And I told my boss years ago, I said, hey, she's like, why do you even still working? I said, because you don't be on my butt about nothing. I said, the very moment that you start watching over my shoulder, start hounding me about, certain things, I said, that's going to be the moment that I don't work here anymore. And literally, I do my work, I get my work orders, I do my job, and nobody bothers me. And that's what I love the most, the absolute most. That was the pastor giving me a hand salute, even though he's like former Commander Navy, and I was enlisted. I guess he felt like he wanted to say hello. I mean, that's why I was like, hey, how you doing? Sometimes the fringe benefits are worth more than the extra, but I agree, and that's why I stay there. And to be honest with you guys, if I had a different job, I wouldn't be able to do the church job. So it literally works itself out. But it works itself out for me and me only, because everybody else that works at the company They don't have everything else that I got going on. And then, my phone is constantly ringing for side jobs, side hustles, and things like that. So I'm I'm not complaining. I am complaining, but I'm venting more than I'm complaining because I appreciate the 48 cents. Because if you look at the grand scheme of things, let's say this: 48 cents is almost 50 cents. 50 cents times 40 hours a week is almost $20. So let's just round it up to 20 bucks. Okay, 20 bucks times 52. Let's see what that math works out to be. So that's really literally $1,040 more a year. Okay, which are more preps, which are things that I could buy as far as courses so I can learn some stuff. I'm looking at something else that could be another. And if you look over that over, let's say 5 years times 5,0,027, that's 5710. Okay. So if you look at the grand scheme of things, it's huge over a long period of time. Still a slap in the face. Oh, I lost another couple of pounds. I've lost over 12 pounds now in only about a week. Good for you, Tara. I am so proud of you and impressed. I work at Harold's Club in Reno, Nevada, and they gave us, what was a long time ago, $10 in our paycheck and a birthday cake for our family to come to the casino for our birthday. Okay, cool. Before taxes, though. Before taxes, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right, before taxes. But, whatever. You got to pay taxes. You can't get around that stuff. Yeah, going to pay taxes is just the way it is. My husband kind of gave $50 gift cards as a Christmas bonus, and you have to come to the Christmas party to get it. We only went once. It was awful. They can keep it. That's you guys saw us go to Jennifer's Christmas party. We go every year. This company throws pretty good Christmas parties. But she used to work in this one company. They were a collection company. I know for a fact they spend $50, $60, $100,000 on their Christmas party, and they had a company here locally of probably, I'm guessing, they got a huge campus, so it's probably 1,000. It might not be that many. 800, 700 people that work on campus. That's what they call it. They have their own cafeteria and everything. It's huge. It's a huge campus. So they used to throw the best Christmas parties. But it wasn't no Christmas bonus. No, she used to get a bottle of wine and a turkey. That's true. 40 years ago in the casino, I made around $3 an hour, but I took home about $500 a week in tips. That was 40 years ago. That's good money. I mean, that's good money now. That's pretty decent. And 40 years ago, if you was bringing home $500 a week, you was balling. Big time. But it's all good. All right, let's talk about some food. What you guys eat today? I ate Mexican. And I bought Jennifer a bunch of fruit. I felt so bad because she, I went to the store last night to get her some I call it vegan bacon, fake bacon. Anytime it's not a meat product, I call it fake, okay? So if y'all hear me say fake this and fake that, that means like Beyond Meat or Morning Stars, things like that, okay? We had a drunk 20-year-old be extremely rude to us, and I nearly strangled her. So we never went again. Yes, they were letting her drink underage. Not surprised. That's a company Christmas party. So let me see what I had. Oh, the guy messed up my. Oh, that's another thing that just set me off. Because I'm like, sometimes you gotta use some freaking common sense. So I ordered, which is something I order normally, is a Speedy Gonzalez. A Speedy is normally a beef taco, a beef enchilada, and your choice of either rice and beans. And when I ordered it, I said, hey, let me get a Speedy and substitute the beef and the taco with beans. And I forgot to tell him I wanted a cheese enchilada. I was thinking, because I order it so often, I thought it was an automatic cheese enchilada. Well, when I get my food, and he even asked me, and I wasn't paying attention. He said, is beef okay with the enchilada? And I said, yes, just thinking. And I heard cheese. You know how you hear something, but you hear it because your mind wants to hear it? And that's not really what he said. So he brings me this plate of food, beautiful. And I cut into it, and I put it in my mouth. I'm like, I'll be doggone, this is beef. And the bean taco was beautiful, lovely, wonderful. And I was like, oh man, dang. So I was like, hey, my friend, come here. I was like, can I get a cheese enchilada? Even if you gotta charge me for it, just I scraped that beef enchilada out of my plate and put it on the side. And he came and got it. So it's all good. Eat today spicy bean burgers, broccoli, and garlic salt. It was great, Roderick. That sounds good. We have a Speedy Gonzalez lunch special at the restaurant near us, too, laugh out loud. Had spicy pomodoro pasta. Ate a bit too much though. I always eat too much, knife collector. Can't remember what it comes with. All right, so the Speedy. Okay, every place I've ever gone to order a Speedy, it's a beef taco and a beef enchilada and your choice of rice and beans. I usually substitute the beans in the taco with, the beef in the taco with beans, and then I usually get a cheese enchilada, and then I usually order beans with the meal, and then I get a side of rice. I'm a big eater. I always have been. Even though I'm eating plant based, I'm still a big eater. When I eat, I put in a lot of calories. But I'm doing this thing where I'm only eating once a day, and then intermittent fasting until the next day. So it's all good. Now, one thing about Mexican food, it holds. It keeps so long. Now, when I was younger, they used to say if you want to eat something and then be hungry in 30 minutes, eat some Chinese food. But I don't think it's like that anymore. And then again, I only eat like vegetable fried rice from the Chinese place because, of course, we don't eat any meat. So I don't want any of those rats and cats and snakes, snails, and puppy dog tails, or whatever it is they're feeding. Just looked into the taco enchilada and the choice of rice and beans for $4.95. I wasn't going to, but now I gotta watch. What would you? Oh, you talk about the title? I love it. Y'all are awesome. Y'all caught on to it too. You guys are amazing. On this channel we have the best family members on this channel. Oh, I know what I gotta tell y'all. Oh my God. I watched The Colony Season 1, Episode 9 today. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so good. I am so excited about talking to y'all Saturday morning about The Colony. This episode probably was, if it's not the best episode, it's one of the best. And it has so many lessons in this particular week. In this episode, it has so many lessons. From not trusting people to watching what you say when you lose your cool, watching how you act when you lose your cool, and then basically coming back and apologizing. A small, sincere apology goes much further than a large anything else. I need to sign off on that, family. Back to the grind and Alaska. Good night, everyone. Thank you, JK, for joining us. Sending you love, brother. Before you leave, what's the temperature? -5 or what? If you're still on, tell me what the temperature is. So how many of you guys have watched the episode yet? Season 1, Episode 9. We're almost done. Season 1, Episode 9 of The Colony. And I made a decision last night, when we get finished with The Colony, which is going to be next Saturday, that's going to be our last Season 1, Episode 10. And then we're going to be done with The Colony, and we're going to move and go to American Blackout. We're definitely going to do 1 week of American Blackout, but I think it's long enough where we can do 2 shows on American Blackout. So we'll do the following week, we'll do American Blackout, and then the following week we'll do American Blackout again. Then we have 2 conversations about American Blackout, just to break the monotony, and then we're going to go into Season 2 of The Colony. I decided not to do 1 second after right now. We're gonna, and it's only 2 seasons of The Colony, so we're gonna get that knocked out, and then we're gonna do 1 second after, and then we're gonna have to start taking some requests. So, listen, if you guys, and I know 1 second after is one of them, if you guys have a book or a TV series, we may do Jericho too, because I love Jericho. If you have something that you want to see us watch as a family and review every Saturday morning, then make your suggestions and you can make them now. And Tara, if you said Jericho after I said it, I'm gonna put you in timeout. Linda said, "Oh, I also ate 3 slices of light life bacon. Yummy." Of course, Tara, Jericho. Jericho is amazing though. Jennifer will probably even watch that again with me because she loves that show. Well, I don't know. I love it. I think she liked it a lot. Nope, before. Oh goodness, Tara, you and Knife Collector, we're always like right there. You know, as soon as I say something, you guys are posting, or as I'm saying it, y'all are posting it, or as you're posting it, I'm thinking it. So anyway, yeah, definitely 1 second after, and that's a book, and it's on YouTube. Last time I checked, it was on YouTube. I think Jericho is on Netflix, so that could be a challenge for folks that don't have Netflix. I don't really know anybody who doesn't. Okay, let's do a poll. Does everybody on here have Netflix or not? Let's check real quick. Dang, we only been talking like 30 minutes. Oh, we've been talking 45 minutes. Okay. How many? Okay, let's do this. How many people do not have Netflix? Like Jericho, till it got way into it, then it was more about drama. Yeah, that's true. It did get to a point where it was like more about drama than it was survival. And I think, I mean, you can take some things from Jericho as far as survival, but I believe when we do Jericho, that's going to be more of entertainment. And then, I mean, we can always throw some prepping in there, just be like, okay, well, what would you have done different? How could you have done it different? You know, because yeah, you're right, Night Collector. That is more of a drama series than it is a survival or a prepping series. We could always do something like dual survival. Survival, is that what it's called? Dual survival. I do have some free movie sites though. We have some absolutely wonderful, great Mexican restaurants here. I mean, wonderful. Sometimes they don't even speak English. That means you're getting the authentic stuff. Okay, so you don't have Netflix. Okay, no problem, Night Collector. There's so much stuff on YouTube. So, I mean, and that's one thing, and especially since you are one of our regulars. If you don't have Netflix, then we're definitely going to have to find something on YouTube. So these are the requirements, guys. If in the future you want to put something in the hat that we choose from, as far as watching every week and then coming together on Saturday mornings, I need you to make sure it is on YouTube. Okay? Oh, Linda, those are the best. The authentic places are so good, especially if they serve, I don't know what that is, or heaven, but I can't have them on keto. What was I gonna tell y'all? It was something about streaming sites. Oh, okay. That just make sure it's on YouTube. Oh, I know what we can review. I got this guy who did a story about. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. That is what we're going to do. Yes, and plus that'll promote his channel like crazy too, because he wrote this storyline of just after EMP. Only thing about his stuff is, well, he released his stuff one every week, so we'll do his stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll do his stuff. I'm not even gonna tell y'all about it because y'all will get ahead and y'all will be watching it and y'all will be coming in talking about it, and other folks won't even know what y'all talking about because his storyline is amazing. So give you guys a background of it. He wrote a story about how he's telling the first person story of an EMP event, and it's amazing. Roasted corn spread with mayo, Mexican cheese, lime juice, and chili powder, and it's utterly heaven. How do you pronounce that? Made at home with Parmesan, and it was still really, really good. We're going to, one of these days, we're going to make some butterbeer at home. I got hooked on that stuff when we went to Universal. The butterbeer was amazing. And it's basically cream soda with a bunch of other stuff in it. I hadn't had a soda in a year, roughly. when we went to Universal and got that doggone butterbeer. And that's all I've been craving. And I bought a cream soda and drank the whole doggone 2 liter about 2 weeks ago, and it just wasn't good. I could literally taste the metal in the soda. I could literally taste the metal. Tara, is that corn on the cob with all the other stuff on it? You can cook it on the grill. So, elote. Elote? Am I saying it right? Elote? Or elote? My Spanish is terrible. Yes, Linda, that is it. Really? So it's... Let me see what you're saying. Because they call it street corn here. Okay, I just didn't know what it was, and they at the Mexican restaurant that I went to today, they had an advertising for that. It was called street corn. Yeah, is that the same thing? I'm not real sure, but anyway. But I will tell you guys this, and I don't even back to this little raise I just got. When I have the emergency fund, I get so many overtime, and that's another thing. I don't have any room to complain about anything. Because when I'm working and I have the emergency fund, I get so many overtime hours that it's crazy. It's just like this week, I probably have, and then like Martin Luther King, that's gonna be double time for him. So I probably got like 15, almost 20 overtime hours right now. Yeah, street corn. That's the Mexican name of it. Elotes. Okay. Cool. Alright, I'll try. Next time I go in, I'm gonna try it. I had never tried it. Listen, I'm this kind of eater. Let me tell you guys. I find stuff that I like, and I just keep eating that over and over again. Especially before I got clean, I had such a bad stomach that anything I would eat different, it would mess up my stomach. And a lot of times, even stuff that I was eating normally, it would mess up my stomach. Since I've been eating clean, I don't really have too many episodes. I'm really regular with my bowel movements. And because we fast, even still, because we do so much fasting and external cleaning, it's gotten a lot better. Well, of course, old granny over here doesn't have it. Ha ha ha. It's one of my very favorite foods in the whole wide world. I can't have it on keto. Laugh out loud. Party face. Well, it happens. It happens, Tara. It happens. I am excited about getting home and drinking me some water. I am so dehydrated right now, and I cannot think the last time I've gotten all of my water in. And I'm so close. And I'm gonna tell you something. You know you're dehydrated. One, when your skin starts to get really dry, your eyes, start bothering you because they're dry. And then when you're not going to the bathroom multiple times a day, you're probably dehydrated. That's the first signs of it. And dehydration causes so many other problems like hypertension, and it raises your cholesterol levels, and it's bad on your digestive system. It's just so bad if you don't get your water in. You have to get your water in. Trust me and believe me. You have to get your water in. You know what? No matter what, this ring is so heavy. It swells my finger. I didn't realize that until just now. And actually, this is my second one. Because the first one I got was a size 10. And I had to change sizes and go up a size because my hands are big. Now on this finger, it's okay. I could literally probably wear this on. Can I wear this on my middle finger? It's gonna be hard for me to get that off. Sure can't wear that there. My hands must be swollen. Or did I grab the wrong ring? I don't know, but this thing is so big and it must swell my finger because it's crazy. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying in chat. Tara, understand about losing weight because I gained and lost myself, but it really comes down to you can either be healthy or you can be dead. You need to grab a water too. Exactly, Linda. I've got to do it. I've maintained the same weight for several years, so I know I can maintain it once I lose it. In the past, I always went up, even after losing some, but now I don't eat much, so I know I can keep the weight off, so I'm more motivated than ever. Yes, you can, Tara. I have faith in you. You can do it. And I have faith in you too, Tara. You can do it. So listen, guys. Thank y'all for being here. We're gonna go ahead and end the chat now, and we shall keep each other lifted up. I haven't heard from Queenie in a few days. I'm when we get off here, I'm gonna text her and make a note for myself. I heard from Miss Grace, so she's okay. She sent me a message earlier. Has anyone heard from my friends in Australia? Maybe I finally post a video of me once I lose some. Laugh out. Well, Tara, I understand about not being happy with the way you look. I was looking at some pictures of myself earlier, and I was even just back in August. I had taken a bunch of pictures. I was like, man, I liked the way my face was. I had this nice bone structure. I put on like 10, 15 pounds since then, and I'm like, I don't like this. So that's I'm on the journey with you. I'm just doing it a different way, trying something new. I really don't want to do a 21-day water fast. I don't even want to do a 10-day. I don't even want to do a 3-day, to be honest with you. So I'm just intermittent fasting, and it's going to take longer to do, but it'll work. It'll get there. So, water, folks. All right, guys. As always, I love you. I send y'all some love, and be blessed. Take care. The older you get, the less you want to see pics of yourself. I totally agree, Night Collector. And then I can't figure out what I'm gonna do with this facial hair, because I like when I do it and I have it all trimmed up and everything, but it takes so long. It's almost like having another job, which is the last thing I need. So anyway, personal problems. All right, y'all be good, be blessed, and I will see y'all next time. Night.